Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Close Range Crime. My name is Ray, and I want to introduce a new series to you. So I've noticed lately that there are an extreme amount of people who have been going missing. There for a couple weeks. It was like every other day there was someone that was being posted, listed as missing on Facebook. So I feel like there needs to be attention on this, and I'm going to be focusing on West Virginia and the 5 surrounding states. The surrounding states that we'll cover will be Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. But again, it's a focus on West Virginia and kind of the radius around it. So one thing I do want to bring up, Kanawha County. What the fuck is going on there? There are at least 40 missing persons cases that have been posted. And these go back for years and years. But if you look at West Virginia as a whole, most counties have 2-3 people. I think there's like 1 or 2 counties that have maybe closer to 8 or 12. But Kanawha County is just blowing this out of the water. So of course we have to ask, what the hell is going on there? And are these cases, are they being worked on? The sad thing is, anytime a case update comes along 4 out of 5 times, it's because there's been a body that's been found. So what's being done to prevent any of this? Is there something else going on there that the citizens need to be worried about? Definitely, if you're in Kanawha County, I would have my radar up hard, because there's something that just isn't setting right with me for that. Keep your eyes open, guys. And if you have information, if you have tips, if you have leads, if you want to be anonymous, that's okay. All that information is going to be listed down below. You can go through Crime Stoppers and they will allow you to submit tips anonymously. And also my email is listed down below if you would like to send them to me and I can forward them. But these families deserve answers. I couldn't imagine having to go through the day-to-day life without knowing what happened to a loved one. So please, if you have information, just come forward. With that being said, let's get into some of these cases of missing persons. Amanda Lee Quick has been missing since May of 2023. She is from the Greenbrier County, West Virginia area. I'm unable to find her age, her height, or her weight. Although there has been coverage on the case, I could not find her name in NamUs or at the Charlie Project. She has a green heart tattoo on her left shoulder, various tattoos on her arms and legs near her ankle. There is a significant scar from her wrist to her elbow on her left arm. Unfortunately, this is the only photo that has been put out, and the information is limited.
The Greenbrier County Sheriff's Department asking for your assistance in finding a missing woman. Amanda Lee Quick, on your screen right now, has been reported missing by her family, and their last known contact with Amanda, I should say, was made on May 29th. Quick drives a gray or green Hyundai Santa Fe.
This is a photo of a Hyundai Santa Fe, and her vehicle may be green or gray in color. There is damage to this vehicle. If you have any information on where Amanda Lee Quick is, if you think you've seen her, if you know about her case, please call the Greenbrier Sheriff's Office at 304-647-6634. Juan Kas Trechsel-Valerio is missing from Monongalia County, West Virginia, specifically Morgantown. He was last seen February 17th of 2022 and sent his last text on May 15th of 2022. Take a look at the tattoos on his chest. There's a skeleton tattoo on his chest as well as another. It's being reported both as a dog and a tiger. Juan is 41, 5'11", and weighs about 180 pounds. He is Hispanic with brown eyes and brown hair. He could possibly be in Maryland. This is not typical behavior of Juan, and his family is very concerned, although police have not made any announcement of foul play. Any information that can be found on the case is coming from organizations like Voices for the Silenced and other YouTubers looking to spread this information. Unfortunately, there's very little, if any, media coverage in this case. If you have any information on Juan Kas Trechsel-Valerio, please call the Monongalia County Sheriff at 304-291-7260. You can also email Jen at voicesforthesilenced.org, and you can remain anonymous. If you have any information or think that you have seen Juan, please reach out. Nanci Britner is missing from Winchester, Virginia. She has not been seen since June 28th of 2023. That morning, she had picked up a box of food from Victory Church and delivered it to her sister at the Relax Inn at 2645 Valley Avenue.
WHSV's Colby Johnson spoke with her daughter to learn more about the situation. He joins us now in the studio with our top story at 5. Colby.
Yeah, Chelsea and Kayla, Nancy's daughter Kelsey tells me that the night Nancy went missing, she was visiting her sister's hotel room, and that night her sister said Nancy was trying to call people to get a ride home. When her sister awoke the next morning, she said Nancy was gone, but she never made it home. The next day, Kelsey and her family began calling Nancy, but her phone went straight to voicemail. They reported her missing to Winchester Police the following day. Nancy was supposed to see her adult son and grandchildren for the first time in a year that day, something she'd been excited for. And Kelsey said that she believes her mother was taken by someone.
Her daughter and her sister are very active in her investigation and are adamant that she would never go missing intentionally. And they suspect that something happened to her. They suspect foul play. Nancy is very involved with family as she is a mother of 4 and a grandmother to 13. Nancy is 45, has a height of 5'4" and a weight of 110. She has brown eyes and brown hair that could possibly have a reddish tint to it. She has several tattoos, including a large cross on her left arm, and more tattoos seen here. She also has ear piercings. At the time, she was wearing jean shorts, a black tank top, a light denim jacket, and black and gold sandals. Thankfully, there has been a good amount of coverage on her case. However, Nanci Britner is still missing. If you have any information, please contact the Winchester Police Department at 540-662-4131. You can also send anonymous tips at jen@voicesforthesilenced.org and call or text 928-484-0211. Brittany Horn-Duff has been missing since June 12th of 2022. She is from Kermit, West Virginia. There's been discrepancies of where she was last seen. One reporting she was last seen at 1561 Jennings Creek Road in Kermit. And then there was another reported sighting in Louisa, Kentucky. Brittany has several tattoos, including the word Sparky on her neck. She has a star on her stomach and her children's name on her wrist. She was last seen wearing jean shorts, a pink shirt, white and green sneakers, sunglasses, and had a gold chain and bracelets on. She was also carrying a tan backpack. Brittany Horn-Duff would now be 33, a height of 6'1", about 130 pounds. Her eyes are blue. Her hair is brown, and at the time she went missing, She had blue tips, and she has been known to shave the sides of her head, as you can see in this photo. Being that this is over a year old, there's very little coverage on her case. They have recently been able to get her name in NamUs with a case number of MP106960. Her mother and her brother have both spoken out, desperately pleading that whoever has information come forward.
At least tell what happened to her and where she's at. You can at least be anonymous and tell the police where she's at. There is a reward if you tell where she is and we find her. That's my daughter, my baby, and I would like to know where she is. And her little kids, Christmas, cried and wanted to know where their mom was.
Brittany has 2 children that her family is adamant that she would not abandon. There is a $500 reward for information, possibly a $1,000 reward if you get her home. So if you have information on Brittany Horn-Duff, call the West Virginia State Police, ask for Trooper Ziegler, and that is 304-235-6000. You can also leave anonymous tips at this email, mwsar22@yahoo.com, and refer to case number 22-091220. Deborah Hunter has been missing from Kanawha County, specifically Charleston, West Virginia, since July of 2012. She was last seen downtown in Charleston, where she was staying at a local shelter. The most recent media report was just in July 21 of 2023, and police are actively working the case.
It's been more than a decade since anyone has seen Deborah Hunter. The Boone County native was last seen in July of 2012, leaving a Charleston shelter. News Channel 3's Kimberly Donahue spoke with investigators who they think they're close to piecing together what happened to Deborah, and they say they could use your help.
Deborah Hunter, a Boone County native who later moved to Florida, came back to Charleston in mid-2012 for a fresh start.
She was staying in one of our local shelters after being involved in a domestic-related incident in Broward County, Florida. And as a result of that, she came here to get away, reconnect with her family, and become more involved in her grandchild's life.
Charleston police say Deborah had only been at the shelter for a few months before leaving one day in the early summer. After shelter staff hadn't seen or heard from her for a week after that, they contacted her family, who then reported her missing.
Essentially, she has no digital footprint from 2012 till now. We have a lot of information. We just need a couple more pieces of the puzzle. We want to provide her children and her grandchildren some closure so they, know what happened to their mother, grandmother.
Now in 2003, Deborah would be 55. She has strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes. She is 5'5" and weighs about 125 pounds. At one point, her right arm was severely broken. It's not clear if it was broken at the time she was missing. If you have any information on this case, please call Richie Basford at 304-348-6480. All right, guys, so that is all I have for you today. I will be consistently putting up one of these videos because there are so many people that are missing and attention needs to be brought to those. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you want to know when those videos hit the bell icon on that subscribe button. Again, contact information is below. If you have any tips, please share them. Until next time, guys, like I always say, don't be afraid to raise some hell. I'll see you guys in the next one.